at your sides. At the cue, may we invite Your Majesty and Your Excellencies to share your warmest smiles. In 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
One half, one half.
Welcome to the 48th Asean Summit plenary.
In doing so, we should build on the momentum of the Kuala Lumpur Declaration adopted last year, which reaffirmed our shared commitment to strategic autonomy, economic resilience, and sustainable growth. The declaration recognized that energy security, food resilience, supply chain stability, and stronger regional connectivity are now strategic imperative, not merely sectoral concerns. It reminded us that ASEAN centrality must be preserved through practical cooperation that allows our region to remain open, inclusive, and resilient amid growing geopolitical fragmentation. Malaysia fully supports accelerating the implementation of the ASEAN Framework on Petroleum Security Agreement. It provides an essential layer of protection as domestic oil and gas production declines across the region. We must also diversify our fossil fuel sources and reduce over-dependence on vulnerable supply chains. Now, the energy crisis is already feeding directly into food insecurity. Higher food prices are raising fertilizer, transport, and production costs, creating immediate supply pressures across the region. If disruptions persist, ASEAN faces the risk of lower yields and sustained food inflation well into next year. Food security must therefore be treated as a regional strategic priority. I propose that our relevant ministers urgently explore a regional standby arrangement for food security during crisis to ensure faster coordination and emergency response. We should also strengthen the ASEAN +3 emergency rice reserve mechanism and work with our partners to consider expanding cooperation beyond rice reserves to include fertilizer security.
Innovation, including inclusive and responsible. ASEAN has expressed serious concern over the escalation of conflict due to the preemptive attacks initiated by Israel and the United States against the Islamic Republic of Iran on February 28, 2026, and the subsequent retaliatory attacks by Iran against several countries in the region. Against this backdrop, we come together guided by ASEAN's long-standing commitment to peace and the collective positions expressed by each ASEAN member state. The immediate cessation of hostilities, the peaceful settlement of disputes, the protection of civilians and civilian infrastructure, and the restoration of safe, unimpeded, and continuous transit passage in the Strait of Hormuz.